Hi everybody, it's Richard from the Homeschool Freedom Club. I'm doing another one in the series of how I earn and home educate. So how I'm sort of balancing doing the balancing act of educating kids at home and earning money at the same time. And I've got Natalie with me today who's going to share her experiences. Hi Natalie.
Hi,
So thanks ever so much for coming on today.
thank
Could you
you.
just give a little bit of background about yourself so that people know who they're talking to?
Yeah, of course. I'm Natalie. I'm a holistic therapist. I just went into that line of work post COVID. Should we say I worked in a call centre job basically all my
Uh-huh.
life for 15 years. And then COVID came along, I had a massive mental breakdown, and I was trying different modalities to help myself to feel better and to bring myself out of, like a big, deep, dark hole, should we say,
Yeah.
to keep it nice and simple. So I started doing like cold water therapy, hypnotherapy, life coaching. I done different therapies with other people, and it really, really helps me. So I was that empowered that I went on to learn all the different modalities and trained in hypnotherapy and became a life coach. And I've done loads and loads. I do sound healing as well, so I do like sound baths and different things with vibration and things to help other people feel good.
Yeah.
But recently, I think it was just at the tail end of last year. Well, to start with, I've got four kids. I've got three under five and a 13-year-old. So things are pretty, really, really tight time wise.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go back to my call centre job. So I was trying to find ways to create money, should we say,
Yeah.
to make money online while having the kids. And I kept seeing people coming up with like digital marketing and things like that. So I kind of thought to myself, well, I can create my own products, I can sell them. So that's how I kind of got into that. But with the home educating, I just pulled my son out of school in December
Hmm.
because where we live in central Scotland, it's getting worse. The crime rate is getting worse. The kids are drinking, smoking, drugs, running about the streets with knives. There's been knife crime in the school. So I took him out of school in December.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about it so far.
Yeah. And how are you getting on with the home educating side of things?
Well, Connor's been really quite difficult to be fair. So the other three, like I said, there's three under five. I've got a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 4-year-old. So I'm just
That's a
basically
handful.
creating, I'm just creating a world for them through learning, play. Learn through play. So
Yeah.
we're out most days, different clubs and things like that. But Connor, my 13-year-old, it's a bit difficult with him just now. He's really finding his feet. He done the young entrepreneur course for yourself, but he ends up pulling out. So he's really trying to find his feet. But we're actually moving. We've got our house up for sale, and we're going travelling to get away from it all.
Yeah.
So we're planning on being more structured, more
Hmm.
organised for him to do learning while we're on the road because he's not going to be distracted or sidetracked. We want to go out with his pals and
Yeah.
get up to all the no good stuff that they do at that age.
Yeah. I vaguely remember those days. Uh,
Well, I
I
remember them well.
think it was a bit longer ago for me though. But yeah, so okay, well that's amazing. So you're going out on the road, and what, are you like traveling in like a camper van, or are you just sort of traveling generally and
um, I've already got like a wee minivan, so I think we're going to get a caravan to tow
yeah,
because I'm a motorhome. I want to be doing my sound baths, and my husband he does breath work and personal training as well. So
yeah,
when we're on the roads, we want to kind of pre-market the area and
yeah,
do like sound baths and holistic events and things like that. So I'm thinking with the car and the caravan, it's got to be better rather than
yeah,
take everybody in the motorhome to wherever you're going.
yeah. And I mean, with Connor, because they do say that it takes, what is it, deschooling takes a while, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah,
It takes supposedly a month for every year they've been in school or something to get that out of their system. I guess all kids are different, so some adjust more quickly, some take a bit longer to get used to it and just to find their feet, don't they? And of course, he's been
yeah,
in school for what, 8, 9 years, so
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
But
He's just he's he likes what he likes. See if he doesn't like it, he's not interested at all. He was the same
Yeah,
when he was at school. When he was at school, like he liked like science and maths. And that
yeah,
was the only two classes that he really actually done well in. Because the other classes, it was like the class clown. He liked to make people laugh, but he was putting other people off their work and things as well.
yeah,
So if he doesn't like it, he's not going to, you know, entertain it at all.
yeah. No, that's, I mean, that's true. But at least, sort of you got more of a chance of finding stuff and him just being able to do the stuff that he loves and focusing on that,
Exactly.
haven't you?
Yeah.
So, that
Yeah.
makes such a difference to him.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of finding, isn't it? One of the things I
It
see
is.
in different groups is that people sort of, they got kids, the kids are at home, and the kids are like, no, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. And they're getting really frustrated because they
Yeah.
can't, the kids can't seem to find what they gel with and what they're really enjoying. And I mean, hopefully Connor will sort of find his groove, and
Yeah.
you'll find the stuff that he really loves doing. But even if he just does like science and maths and just
Yeah.
focuses on those, then
Yep.
that's huge.
Hmm. Yeah. He always says he wants to be a joiner. He wants to do stuff with crafts and things like that. So when we're on the road, I actually want to find, similar like-minded people, whether it's,
Yeah,
the UK or Spain or whatever, that actually maybe take children and help them and show them, what to do. I know in the UK it's all the laws and things like that, around kids with work experience, but I'm hoping there's
yeah,
like some sort of, I don't know, some sort of community maybe that would actually teach kids that at that young. He's only 13.
yeah. So sort of like almost like an apprenticeship type thing, like
Yeah.
practical stuff. Yeah, yeah,
Just even, anything really. That would be my idea if we could get people in different trades, and I think they should really do that at that young age
yeah.
because some children don't take it in, mentally. They find it hard
Exactly.
to
Yeah,
process that, but the minute they start doing something with their hands, they're really, really quite good at it. So if
I,
they could maybe get like, a few weeks doing like joinery or an electrician, but like I said, in the UK with the laws and things like that, it's really difficult at that age.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure I saw a post the other day. I'm sure they were UK based, and it was a lad that was really into being a mechanic, and
All
he's
right,
joined college at the age of 14 to do a mechanics course.
right,
He's so far ahead that So I think there must be things available. It's just finding them. So if anybody's
yeah,
listening to this and you have any ideas, feel free to pop them in the comments below and tag Natalie in them so that she can have a look, because I'm sure there's stuff out there like that.
yeah,
And it's hugely valuable. I mean, because kids, they like you say, they like to be active, they like to be outside, they're moving around, they like to be doing.
yeah,
Some kids just like doing practical stuff with their hands, don't they? And just
yeah, yeah,
the book learning is just not for them. So
yeah,
it's I'm sure you'll find it. I'm absolutely sure it's
yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
Um,
so am
yeah,
so am So we're going hunting.
yeah, exactly, yeah. And the holistic healing side of things. So what sort of modalities do you offer? You mentioned a few earlier on.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, and do you work with any particular group of people or?
Not in particular, like because I'm so time restricted, I've had to stop doing my one-to-ones. But before I would be
Yeah,
doing one-to-ones sessions with, people with anxiety. I like to work with that, people with anxiety, people who have lost their self-identity, because
yeah,
obviously like that happened to me and I feel really, really passionate about it. Um, so because I can't do my one-to-ones anymore, obviously income's really restricted. So what I'm actually doing is putting them on digital platform. So that's
yeah,
what I'm working on just now. I'm working on putting them on a digital platform so that I can then sell them over and over and over again. So
yeah.
it's really quite good because it just fits in nicely with the home educating. You don't need to put 8 hours of work in every day, a couple of hours when the kids are in bed, before the kids
Yeah.
get up, I just go on my phone. So I've actually done like a marketing course to teach me how to use Instagram, to teach me how to
Okay.
use TikTok,
Yeah.
and things like that. So I'm just working through that and just doing what I can with that. But the course itself as well, the digital course is an affiliate, so you actually get paid for recommending that on. So there's
Okay.
multiple streams of income involved
Yeah.
through digital marketing.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I mean, it's great as well because we all need. I think this day and age, we all need multiple sources of
Yeah,
income to keep
absolutely.
keep heads above water. Let alone anything else. And that was a painful lesson I learned a few years ago. So yeah, it's sounds really really great. I've noticed sort of when you've been putting out a lot more reels and stuff. So sort of on your
Yeah,
profile recently, is sort of you've been sort of honing it and getting it just
yeah.
right.
Well, yeah, that's what they say. You need to see where your views are going. You need to pivot and see. So I seem to be getting quite a lot with the home educating, with the homeschooling.
Yeah,
So, and I suppose in a way that is my passion, because I want to empower people to know that that is a choice for them, because growing up, like, that was never a choice. That was something
yeah.
that only crazy people or hippies done. But now that I understand the education system, I don't agree with quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't want my kids exposed to quite a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Um, and that kids can be so creative outside school. I just
Oh,
think
yeah.
school just crushes their creativity, and it keeps them really small. And yeah, it's just not for me anymore. Everybody thinks I'm a bit mental, but
No, do you know what? You're in good company then.
yeah,
But no, I mean, there's so many people, and I can't remember what the statistic was, but there's a huge, in the last 4 years especially, it's been a huge amount of kids pulled out of school. I think this is why the government is trying to put in, these new restrictions, isn't it? They're
yeah,
talking about sort of making people register and, sort of fully checking up. But I mean, it's going to be a huge shock because there's like tens or hundreds of thousands of people
yeah,
who pulled kids from school in the last few years. So,
yeah,
and there's the sort of home ec community is really, really growing, it seems to me. So,
yeah. Even people I know now are
yeah,
seriously considering, and I just feel like a lot of people have said that I've made quite a bit of an impact, because first of all, they didn't even know they could home educate.
yeah,
And it's when you do dabble in it, it's like, do you want to know what? There's no curriculum. You don't need to follow any curriculum. You can just basically teach what and when that you
yeah,
like. The whole
yeah,
unskilling thing.
absolutely, yeah. Let the
Because
kids lead.
it's just a
Yeah,
different world completely when you start getting going down that road. And
yeah,
now I
oh,
can't. My three wee ones won't be exposed to any school at all.
yeah. No, and that's amazing. I mean, my oldest, she went all the way through the school system. I knew then what I know now.
Yeah,
It would have been very different. But my two youngest, yeah, I mean, they love being at home. And you just get a different connection with them as well. It's just,
yeah,
it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, I mean, we unschool. I love the whole sort of child-led thing, and just let
yeah,
them, find what lights them up and let them follow that, and they
yeah,
learn all the other stuff alongside of it. Like my little boy with his Minecraft,
yeah.
he's suddenly found his life for Minecraft. So we're sort of putting videos out on YouTube. We've got 5,500 views on one.
Seen that? Yeah, that's really, really good.
Oh yeah, and it's just like wow. But he's learning while he's doing it. He's typing up the descriptions, he's typing up the titles, he's doing the subtitles on the video,
Aye,
he's
that's
editing the
so
videos, all
creative.
that stuff. Just showed him how to do it a couple of times, and he's off and away. So he's doing English, he's doing
Yeah,
learning how to use video editing software, he's learning how to construct a video,
yeah,
and he's just really natural with it as well. He just really enjoys
yeah,
it. So even when you think they're not learning, they are all the time. They're just
yeah.
absorbing and learning and growing. It's really magical to see.
Yeah, and that's where quite a lot of the money is just now as well, online.
Yeah,
Online, being creative. There's so many opportunities that you can make money online.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, gaming's absolutely huge as well, and it's just going to
Yeah,
continue growing as well. So I just thought for him it would be a great. It's just well, the good skills to learn anyway. It's good for him to be aware of all this stuff.
yeah,
But if we can, set him up with something that actually can potentially monetize in a couple of years' time, and he's sort of grown a following and grown a platform, then it's
yeah.
absolutely ideal. So don't worry if you got a little one there. That's
Yeah.
hello,
Say hi, Cassie.
hello, Cassie. You having a good day?
You having
Yeah.
a good day?
So yeah, I mean, it's just it's and you're a lucky little girl, Cassie. Honestly, you won't be put through any of the school nonsense. You're gonna have a
I
great
know,
time.
I know. It's it see when people are like all excited for their kids going to school, my heart drops for them. My little boy, he's 4,
Yeah,
and he goes to private nursery 2 days, like government funded,
yeah.
and he was he was saying to Cassie that one of his teachers said that boys can turn into girls and girls can turn into boys.
Serious.
Yeah, and me Cassie's only 2, and he trying to explain like, no, that's not the way it is. A girl's a girl and a boy's a boy.
Yeah.
Because see at that age, see for them to actually even think, I mean, they can't even tie their own shoelaces yet.
Yeah.
And it's just, I contacted the nursery and they said, oh, nobody's saying that they said this. But he told me the girl's name that said it, but
Yeah.
I think she's very, very young and that's been her upbringing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Exactly.
young, what is it they call them? Is it Gen X? I don't even know what the
Oh,
terms are.
I don't know either. Don't follow any of that
I
stuff.
don't
It's
know,
just,
but
yeah. But,
the kids, do you know what I mean? The youth of today, like with their, it's just,
yeah.
it's far out.
It is, and it is. There's so much indoctrination in there and stuff that you don't. Yeah, let kids be kids. Just let them be kids. But
Exactly.
the whole behind it. So yeah. So yeah, you're a very lucky little girl. So yeah. So have you got any tips? I mean, how how do you manage your day with 4 kids around? I mean, is it just sort of bedlam and fitting stuff in when you can? Do you have any kind of a schedule that you
Yeah.
try and stick to?
I try when they go to bed at night, they're down possibly maybe for about 9 o'clock. They're all
Yeah.
in bed and sleeping for about 9. So I tend to sit up and create some content then.
Yeah.
Um, and in the morning, I've got about 45 minutes to an hour in the morning before they all get up.
Yeah.
I just try and fit it in them because I really don't like spending much time on my phone and I hate being on my phone in front of them
Yeah.
because I just feel like they're like, oh, well, you've got a phone, kind of, do you know what I mean? Like, and I
Yeah.
want to keep them away from technology as much as possible.
Yeah.
So it's really quite difficult. But that's why we've decided to sell the house and take the money, buy a caravan and travel because my husband, he works full time as well as being a breathwork coach and a PT, but he's never actually had the time to put the experience in and the workshops and things like that
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
able to pay a full-time wage.
Yeah.
So me trying to do all this with the 4 kids, so we're like, do you want to know what? Sell the house, we'll have a bit of money to start with.
Yeah.
He can quit his job and then we can work it between us. We can start because he can create loads of content online as well with all the breath work
Yeah.
and everything he does. We can do, we can do classes on the roads.
Yeah.
I run retreats and things like that as well. So we can pre-plan retreats in whatever area we're in,
Yeah.
and we can work it between us with the kids and things like that. So that's the plan to go forward, to work it between us because it's going to be so much more help when he's at home or when
Yeah.
we're on the road or whatever that he can look after the kids while I do the
Yeah.
creating the content and things like
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. I mean,
But there's definitely scope. See when the kids go to bed,
yeah.
if I didn't need my sleep so much because I'm still breastfeeding and my youngest is up about 4 or 5 times during the night,
Yeah. Yeah.
then I would sit up for another few hours, to actually
Yeah.
do everything then. So it's definitely doable.
Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, I'm an early bird, so I do the early morning thing. I'm up
Yeah.
at sort of 5:30, 6 o'clock, so that's my
Oh, good.
time. And the kids, they don't go to bed till about 9 or 10, so
Yeah.
they're sleeping till 8 or 9 anyway. So
Yeah.
it's yeah. I mean, you're right. You just have to find these little pockets of time, don't you, in your
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
focus on it. And for the rest of it, it's like, well, yeah, the rest of it is a bit of a free for all. To be honest, we don't have lesson plans. We don't,
Yeah.
we eat when we're hungry.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
That's pretty much it,
We
really.
spend most of our days outside
Yeah.
because in the house they can be chaotic. And
Yeah.
sometimes I look at them and I'm like, they're not meant to be cooped up in a house like this. Do you know what I mean? Like they're meant to be running free and being creative
Yeah.
and doing different things and that. So we do go to quite a lot of like nature school. I know a girl that runs a wee nature class, so my son goes there sometimes. The
Yeah.
little kids, they go on a Tuesday and Wednesday to a wee place called Muddy Boots, which is all outdoor play. There's a big place in Glasgow called Baltic Street Adventure Play Area. That's all about risky play, so we go there.
Wow.
So we're out most of the day. Usually by about 9, 10 o'clock, I'm like, right, come on, let's go,
Yeah.
because they're bonkers. See, because of the ages they're at, they just fight and they
Yeah.
just carry on and the high pitched screaming. Just it's
It goes
too
right
much
through you,
sometimes. But
doesn't it?
then, yeah, the minute we're out in nature, the minute
Yeah.
they're like wee happy babies. The minute they're on grass, they take their socks and their shoes off,
Yeah. The
and
grounding. Yeah.
it settles their nervous system, and they
Yeah.
play really, really well. And I'm like, they're not meant to be in houses. Like,
No. No, they're not. I mean, we're the same out here. They just get on each other's nerves. They're 6 and 9.
yeah,
And it's get on each other's nerves, and just it's like, right, we're going out, we're going to the beach,
yeah.
we're going just get you
Sometimes I
out
put the kids in the car till I get ready.
here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I completely get you, and it is so much better for them. And we're fortunate here with the weather. Probably it's not quite so great in Scotland, but at least you can dress for the rain. You can dress for
Yeah, yeah, of course.
so
Yeah.
it's not as nice, but
Wetsuits, wellies.
yeah, yeah. Oh well, I think I'd call it a day there. You've got your hands full, so I'll let you
Thanks.
back to your kids. But thanks ever so much for taking the time out to come and chat to us today, Natalie. It's been really great
Right,
talking to you.
thank
And
you so much. Another thing I would just like to mention as well is another really, really good thing to get into if you are like home educating and things like that, as well as like affiliate,
yeah,
affiliate marketing and stuff like that, because I've been looking that up and I'm actually going to be doing three different types at the same time.
yeah,
But with my posts and things like that, I'll just be running the same posts. And
yes,
then it's going to be a choice, say people who get in contact with me, what I'll offer them.
yeah.
Um, because I'm into all the holistic healing things and that like that as well. So stem cell activation patches, I don't know if you've heard of them.
Heard of those actually? Yeah, someone's talking to me about
Yeah.
them the other day, but yeah,
Well, I know a woman from Sweden. We're actually going to go and visit her, and she is making quite a lot of money out of these stem cell activation patches, and it's better
wow,
than anything I've ever actually heard or dealt with because it's using, the own infrared
yeah,
frequencies and light to activate your own dormant stem cells.
wow,
So, from a holistic healing sense,
yeah,
it's amazing. Do you know what I mean? Because you're boosting your own collagen. You're basically stopping the aging process because we used to live a lot longer.
yeah,
Obviously, with everything being poisoned and stuff like
yeah.
that, it's but it's keeping people healthier for a lot longer.
Wow, that's really
Yeah,
interesting, actually.
it is. Yeah, I'll
Send
send you
me
more
some information
details.
on that.
I will.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's amazing because it's something that aligns with you and resonates with you. You're speaking for
exactly.
the heart. You're speaking passionately about it, and
Yes.
it's just a case of just learning the marketing. So there's lots
Yeah.
of different ways you can earn online.
Oh
It's a
God,
really big
yeah.
market.
I mean, I'm with you on affiliate marketing. I think it's a great tool and it's a great leveler as well because, as you
Yeah,
say, anyone can do it. It is just finding the thing that really resonates with you, as you
yeah.
say, and the thing that you can really speak about. And yeah, no, that's amazing. And what else? What else are you doing? You said the sleep.
Um, I can't remember the company name, but it's iron, cast iron pots and pans.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, because I was thinking because we're going to be on the roads, that's obviously something else that's really important to us as well. We can, maybe do some videos of us cooking and things like that, and then people see you cooking, you know, healthier choices and
yeah,
just things like that. Yeah,
yeah, fabulous. Well, that sounds brilliant.
yeah. So fingers crossed it all works out. But do you want to know what? I've my mindset is that, strong, and I have been working hard on that. That
Yeah,
it definitely will work. Everything will work out, and I'm really, really excited for the future. I see a lot of
yeah.
people living in fear just now about things that's happening. I don't even know what's going on in the world,
No,
honestly.
no,
And
exactly.
some of my friends, and I'm like, in fact, I was going to ask them what was going on, and I'm like, no, because
Yeah,
you create your own reality, and once you get caught up in that, and you feel the fear, and it's
yeah.
better off just living,
It's
your
all
life.
about just observing it, isn't it? Not getting involved in it. Basically, you
Yeah.
can know what's going on. You just don't. Okay, put it to. I'm quite good at that. I can just look at it, read it, put it to one side, and think, okay,
Yeah, not being caught up in it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, mindset's so important, especially when when you want to you sort of get more entrepreneurial and stuff. And it's just having a strong mindset really helps you
Yeah.
in so many ways, not in your personal life, but also in your business. So yeah, really fantastic. You've been working on that. Any particular
Yeah.
tools you've been using or books or anything?
Yeah, in fact, I've just actually created a wee short ebook. So I use EFT,
Oh,
Tatum, and I do
tapping.
as sorry,
Is that the tapping thing?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
tapping, affirmations, and self hypnosis.
yeah, yeah. Fantastic. Oh, that's
Yeah.
really great.
If anybody's interested, it's a free ebook. You can drop your name on the comments, and I can send you it.
Yeah, okay, that's great. And I'll get you
And that
to.
is I've actually programmed, created it based on to how to get rid of money blocks.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Wonderful. A lot of people, I mean, that's such a common thing. as well. Money blocks are just so common out there, so that's amazing. And what we'll do for anybody that wants to contact Natalie as well, we'll put some details like where to find her on
Yeah.
Facebook or whichever links, and we'll pop them into when I put this out there, we'll pop them in there. So yeah, perfect.
Yeah, no worries at all. That's lovely.
That's brilliant. Oh well, thank you again ever so much,
Oh, thanks
Natalie.
very much for having me, Richard.
Bye. Take care and
And I
see you
just love
again.
everything you're doing. It's amazing, honestly. Like you're such an
Oh,
inspiration.
oh, thank you. That's really, really kind. I appreciate that.
No
Thanks
worries.
so much. Take
Thank you
care.
very much. Right, see you later.
Bye
Bye.
bye.